Well, hello Libra. Welcome to your May 1st through 15th reading. This is good for sun, moon, rising. And you can also use it for cross-watching if you really feel like you need to know some information. We always start off with sacred geometry around here so that you can get a little bit of extra support with what you can do for these first couple of weeks. What we have here is the energy of 417 hertz frequency music. You are changing and you are cleansing any traumatic experience that you potentially will experience. But also sometimes things are going to come up, and we're going to talk about this, the eclipsing. You're eclipsing things out of your energy. We're looking at the number 8 in energy also. So traumatic experience, when it's associated with that, can sometimes be a value of job. If there was a job change or some sort of a shift that took place there. But we're going to go ahead and pull several cards, several oracles. And we're going to do a 9-card spread. We're going to go back to the way that I did the energy peaks at the very beginning of my little tarot channel, because there's so much energy that's taking place here. We don't want to associate it with one specific day of the week or one specific week in particular. These are the things that you're getting ready to run into this particular first several weeks of this month. Of course, we already know that there's some big energies. Yeah, we got the Strength card in the reverse position right off the snap. So this card here represents the central energy, which is you, Libra, and then everything else is sort of built around it. Of course, you know that May 1st is the energy of Pluto going into retrograde. Whenever we have a planet that goes into retrograde, it does require us to slow down. Now, we already know that with Pluto going into retrograde and Pluto being the ruler of Scorpio, and then 4 days later we experience the energy of there it is, financial changes. The retrograde, the 5-5 Cinco de Mayo, the lunar eclipse, full moon in Scorpio. Scorpio wanting us to be done with anything that is like a hanger-on in energy. And so, but when we have Pluto going into this retrograde position, it will take a little bit of the sting out of it, not as much. The same day we're celebrating Beltane. If you celebrate Beltane, then of course you know that you are celebrating all of the bounty that you're about ready to receive. And so if you understand and you follow me with my other teachings, we always release and call in energy at the same time so that we do not leave a void. So I do like this, but it's going to be very hectic with the number of transits that are going to be taking place here. The 7 of Pentacles here, the Strength card, and the Page of Wands in reverse. So you're being asked to make sure that you're healing from something. When you have the Strength card in the reverse position, you are being very much told that you have to pay attention to this, okay? You need to be in balance at some point because you've made a decision here, and it doesn't look like you're going to be going back, but you might actually need a little bit more physical healing. We're definitely going to, let's jump into this. Let's jump into this because this is important. Libra, you are taking care of so many people all the time that it's important that you are honoring taking care of yourself as well. So we've got the Page of Cups that shows up here. So that's definitely a new opportunity. It is very emotional in nature. You know, it's going to be taking some of your energy to be able to sort of figure out what's going on here. It's possible that you have somebody new that's coming in to help you with that as well. Let's go ahead and get this other energy. Let's see what we've got going on here. Page of Cups, Queen of Wands in reverse. What did I say? Job shift, potentially for some. Queen of Wands, if you guys know, you know that the Queen of Wands is my absolute favorite card in the deck because the Queen of Wands is an attractive individual from a business perspective because she or he embodies the we need to get this done, but we also are going to help you try to start the process. When the Queen of Wands is in the reverse position, it's not necessarily a good situation because it's not good. There's some sort of a slowdown, or there's some sort of a need to potentially let something go. When the Queen of Wands is in the reverse position, it's just not necessarily good. The Queen of Wands energy honestly, technically, is Aries in energy. We're sitting here looking at the Strength card, which is a Leo energy. It's Sun. So it's potential that you are, we got some issues going on here with some Sun, solar energy. We will pull more cards to try to clarify what we've got going on here. Let's go to the either side of the Strength card and see what else we got going on. All right. Woo. Death card. And we have a pair. We have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Four of Cups. Okay, job change. Job change. So the Four of Cups in reverse is beautiful, especially when it's paired with the Ace of Wands, because this means that there's a change coming. So what I see here, Libra, is in some way, shape, fashion, or form, you are going to be asked to let something go of what it is that you're currently working on. Could be a project, it could be a job, but you are definitely being asked to let something go. It's possible that you're tired. Now, we do have the Death card. We do have Scorpio sitting here in the reverse position. So with these two major arcana here, it is telling me that at some point it seems like you might resist this energy. But you know, with this page coming in, it's more than just the ace, the promise of. It's actually something that you can physically, tangibly touch. You can get your hands on this at this moment. Okay, let's just move these down just a little bit, make sure everything is in frame, and then let's get the let's cap this off with these last couple. What is underneath the Strength card here for Libra, the 1st to the 15th of May? Oh wow, the Ten of Wands in the upright. And on top we have another pair. We have the World card in the reverse. We also have the Five of Pentacles. They said we do not need this card, so we're going to put that one back. My friends, look at this energy here, okay? Now, you're going to be showing up very heavy in the charts this first week. I just have to make sure that I put it out there. Your days are going to be like the 2nd, 3rd, and the 4th, okay? So these first few days of the month are going to be very busy. Potentially, you've already started to contemplate what these shifts and these changes are. You're ready to let this go. You just haven't quite done the work yet. But by the time we get to the 15th, you will. Something new is coming in, making strong decisions here, firmly letting something go as it's related towards what I'm calling work or business. But acceptance, the Four of Cups in the reverse position is beautiful because you are accepting that something needs to change, and it is just a matter of timing, and you're willing to let that. This is the one that's trying to get me right now. It's like, why are we resisting something that we know is going to be in our best and highest good? But again, if this is about a traumatic shock, about something shifting, then we need to find out what that is. So we're going to go in with some clarifiers on each one of these. But the first thing I want to do is I want to pull some numerology cards just to kind of see if we can't really figure out what else is going on here, give some extra meaning to this reading for our Libras. We are taking a look at the energy of the frequency of the numbers. Yeah, that matches the Death card in reverse. 10, we haven't quite surrendered something, but you will. Surrender. 19 or 91. Yeah, you are going to make this shift happen. What else do we have for Libra here? Okay, thank you. Yep. Completion. You are finishing a cycle here. This is the energy. You are going to need to continue to be patient, but this is what the universe is giving you for that manifestation. So you have to let something go if you've called something new in, right? You got to empty out the old cup so that the new cup can be fulfilled. So that's literally what the universe is saying to you here. You've got to do this. What else do we have for our Libras? I'm going to pull some astro cards here. I want to see if there's something specific you can pull out of your chart here. 2, 8, 9. There's a sequence that's right there. 10. You're just entering something. 2, 8, 9, and 10 is also a progression. So you are going to be making a shift here. Let's get some astro cards here for our Libra and see what else we got going on here to add to this from the 1st to the 15th for our Libra. Okay, we have the Gemini energy in the reverse position. That's cross-pollination. That indicates that you potentially were not getting, and there's Scorpio in reverse again. Oh my gosh. not taking time to investigate, not wanting to see this energy, but you will. You're going to shift that. Do we have one more? That's the 8 card again showing up again. I'm going to shuffle that one more time just to be on the safe side. So yeah, it's just like you want something new is there with this investigation in the Scorpio energy that will create the manifestation, but it's going to require you to let something else go. Let's see. All right, thank you. Notification there. Okay, and the Cancerian card coming in here. So, listen, my friends. Listen. If you are a Scorpio that has Cancer in your chart, you really need to make sure that you're taking this to heart, okay? Because what I'm seeing happening here, and this is why the Patience card is not... You potentially could be so super emotional about this change that has to take place. But what you have to realize is with this Gemini spirit, this Gemini energy here, okay, if something is not working that you're putting time, energy, and effort into, you're not serving yourself. So you need to let it go. So you are going to be doing that, and it might be difficult for you, but it is honestly going to serve you in the end. It's progressive energy from both of these sets of cards without me doing any extra work whatsoever. I mean, the universe is just, it's being honest about what's happening here, okay? We're going to pull some clarifying cards. I really want to get into this. We're going to start with the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse position. That is making a solid choice. You have weighed something. You have reevaluated something. King of Swords. The King of Swords is Aquarian energy, just to put it out there. But the King of Swords is better than the Queen of Swords sometimes. She gets a really bad rap. But he comes at all of his decisions with very heartfelt energy, and so is to be very highly respected. Let's look at this Ace of Wands in reverse and this 4 of Cups. Yep, it's just a matter of time. The Hangman energy coming in here, that's the energy of 3. It's a matter of allowing you to surrender. You got to surrender to the universe to let them share with you what's not quite right with these emotions here. You thought everything was okay, but you got to let it go. It's just a matter of time, though. Let's see what's going on with this Queen of Wands. Now we have 3 cards that want to come out. And we're going to lay all of them down here on the bottom row because that's what they're asking me to do. They're asking me to do this, okay? We're starting it off in this position. And this is the 3rd card. Love it. So the Temperance card in the reverse position here on the Queen of Wands. This is the energy of not having balance in a situation. So let's look at it this way. If you've had to evaluate, is this worth my time? Okay, I'm putting so much time, energy, and effort into this, and I'm not getting any yield. And the only way that this is going to make me feel better and come out of this hole that I feel like I could potentially have been putting myself into, way dipping in so that I can let it go, I'm not going backwards. I do nothing but move forward in this new place that I'm going to, but it's going to take a moment for you to get there. Okay, let's go to the 2nd row and let's just go to see. We've got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse with the World card in the reverse position, and then we've got the World card validating it again. So what I was just getting ready to say is that you're coming out of a financial situation, and the best thing that's going to happen to you is you're going to come into more resources. But this is hurtful for you, maybe because of the amount of time that you've put into something. But you're coming full circle. So you need to honor that as well. Let's go and get this Strength card. What's going on here? There's your sideways energy. That's what I told you about. You asked for this. There's your number 8. There's your manifestation. You called for something. Let it show up. Let's look at this Page of Cups. The Page of Cups. There's your new financial stability. You called this in already. And then the Death card, There you go. You've made the decision, or you will make the decision. Bottom of the deck, Four of Cups. And Seven of Pentacles. You cannot make this stuff up, you guys. You can't make this stuff up. The universe really is asking you to adjust the way that you're doing something, and you're going to. So listen, it's not always easy to make some of these different choices that we have to make, but we do make them. So listen, I am going to go ahead and pull an angel card here, and then I'm going to pull 7th house and 10th house energies, just to give a little bit of extra flavor to what this could be for you. Okay, trying to cover all the bases here in this short amount of time. Yep. Well, you are to be you have angelic protection helping to guide you through this change. Okay, so if this is scary for you, then you're also going to want to call on your angels, and this card will tell you to do that in meditation, but to call your angels to help you remove the fear of moving forward, if that's what it is for you, Libra, or feeling as though you're going to be completely out of balance. But that's the Strength card. That's going in and allowing yourself to be healed. Let's go ahead and pull from a romantical perspective. Let's see what other energy we can pull out for our Libra here for a romantical type of situation. So this is for anyone that's in a committed relationship. Okay, you're already dating, you're already married, or you live together in some sort of a cohabitation. Okay, this is not about should I be hanging out with Ray Ray. This is you're already in a committed type of a situation. What do we have going on for Libra? Well, as far as your romanticals are concerned, there shouldn't be too much energy. There's a lot of chemistry with what's going on in your relationship. It looks as though you're not quite ready to take a vacation, specifically. Maybe that's the cross-pollinate energy, but there's trust in this relationship, and there's more trust that is moving forward. So you do need to make sure that you are trusting yourself also with this energy that you've called in, because it's for you. Now, let's look at it specifically from the 10th house work perspective, because this is all about work for you. But let's just see what else we can get here for our Libra. And then we will pull one final angel card and then go into the description of the 417 hertz. Whoops, what did I do? All right, sorry, I had one card backwards. Let's just reshuffle that real quick. 10th house for our Libra. Sun, moon, and rising. Thank you so much. All right. Thoughts. Serious contemplation, deep in thought about what's not working for you anymore. And you coming up on top of this as the main female in the energy, or contemplating what it is that you need to do. Now, it's possible that you have to leave this main female in order to move forward in your energy. It doesn't matter if you're a feminine, and if you are a male or a female in this energy. What it means is that it's time to change. And if you look at this energy, it's the energy of two. I balance. So whether this is about somebody else that you are potentially leaving because you discover something, and that could be the trauma, right? That could be the trauma that shows up. You're discovering something about someone, and you have to do what you have to do. At the end of the day, what it boils down to is you being solid in your own energy and moving away from this, and that's exactly what you're going to do. So this is literally showing all of this progressive energy that is coming for you. Again, you've got a couple of weeks here to try to go through this, navigate this. We go with this lunar eclipse, Scorpio wanting to make sure that you're on the last legs. We gotta be done with it. We gotta be done with it. We gotta be done with it. The answer is connect with music, and then you guys were given the details here. So we are going to take a look at connecting in with music here. All right. When we get into the next week, especially when we get into the last Sunday, the 14th there, we go into Mother's Day. And then we also begin Mercury going direct. So the communication in lots of different energies are going to start to improve. We still have a shadow period, but we'll start to improve. Now let's go ahead and get into the 417 hertz for you, okay? Connecting with music to help you maintain your vibe. Okay, thank you, universe. Let's go ahead and get into this. 26. Oh, wrong card. Let's see. All right. The practical application for this, like we already said, is that you go here onto the YouTubes, okay, and you put in 417 hertz, and you embody the energy of Re, which is all about Mercury retrograde, right? So when you're in meditation or you're in bed or you're sitting in a quiet space, you can just literally focus on the sound and you can repeat it over and over and over. So the meditations will be anywhere from like 5 minutes. You have stuff that runs overnight within that frequency. But if you can repeat the words as you're awake, I cleanse myself of all traumatic experiences on a cellular level to bring me a new sense of awareness and understanding. It will help you to understand potentially why you had to go through that lesson so that you can release yourself, and the angels are going to come in here to help you. So you're going to want to use tangerine quartz, rhodochrosite if you can get it, showerite if you can get it, sugarlight is also a really good one. But whenever this curveball is, you have to be able to overcome it. So it's possible that this it's possible that you, again, you've already called this in, so you are definitely going to see the realization of this, okay? It's going to be very emotional for some. It could be physical for some as well, because we hold stress and tension in our body, but it's important that you let it go, and you are going to. Your partner, your spouse is going to be able to support you, or your beloved, whoever it happens to be. But it's time to move forward, friends. So Libra, that's what I have for you for the first couple of weeks here. Hopefully you're able to resonate with this. If you did, please make sure you do all the YouTube-y things like comment, even if it's just an emoji. Share this with somebody else. If you were needing support during this time, take a look at the description box below. It'll take you to my peonilore.com website. You can book a reading. You can book a healing. We can delve into your astrology chart to pull some other things out, to see whatever it is that we can do to try to assist you during this really busy and emotional time. We still have Mercury retrograde. Please don't forget that. So take extra time for yourself to make sure that you are staying in balance. And that's what I have for you, my friends. Thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and move on to our next sign. So we will see you guys in the middle of the month. Bye for now.